These dice actually saved our date night. That meal's a little cannibalistic. Guys be like, I can fix her. That's Kim Yo-jong, sister of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. She's considered even more ruthless and devious than her brother and is poised to take over the country if anything ever happens to him. But she's hot, so men will accept her flaws and try to get with her anyway. I have jerked off to R34 of her 2 times already. Who is the oldest celebrity that you'd be willing to have Shreks with? Nice try, Leo DiCaprio. Is 3 fingers too much? Not at all. Most people have 10. If you could pick, how do you wanna die? Peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather, not yelling and screaming like the passengers in his car. Guinea pig to become father to 400 after breaking into female enclosure. Still not breaking my record. How much guinea pigs did you duck? It is unwise to mock the Lord, for you will be mocking salvation. The Lord be salvating over these nuts. JFK. The ending will blow your mind. Me listening to my boyfriend say he's gonna do NNN. He won't last a day. Stand in solidarity with all women and bottoms and don't do NNN. I refuse to do fingerless February. That's a thing. Yeah, you have to cut off your fingers during that month and then glue them back on. I once dressed up like my mom and had Shreks with my dad after she had passed away to help him grieve. What's the wildest place you've masturbated in? Turn around. Fun fact. Most restaurant TV menus Bluetooth and their passcode either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 8 zeros. I've always wanted to watch Pom while I waited for my Big Mac. I'm loving it. Close call. Commentary YouTuber Pyro was rushed to hospital in a critical condition after he was unable to remove his fursuit and he suffocated inside of it. Spring locked. Me thinking my mom died because she's taking longer than usual at the store. She's just wrestling my teacher behind a 7/11 to boost my grades. I was in the middle of a FAP when my friend called me from the other side of the planet. I was in France and he was in the US. We started off talking about life stuff and then he started to complain about his work and almost started crying for how stressful and undervalued he felt at work. But I couldn't stop, so I came whilst my friend was pouring his heart out over the phone. We are best friends since high school, but I never told him this, lol. Satan himself couldn't get this type of shit out of me. I once jerked off to the Lego Princess Leia minifigure wearing the slave girl outfit. Not my proudest moment. When me and my ex were still dating, I did it to her naked. Abuse. Duck the rule. Who are you talking to? Another women. You're cheating, aren't you? No. I'm deleting all your female friends. Oh my god. Did you see that guy get slapped? Ha 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 ha. He probably deserved it. Hey. Do ignore the signs. Get ducked. Abuse is okay. I'm going to duck that blowfish to death without its consent. Anastasia Night death. Dead adult film actress dies at 20. Anyone know where they buried her? Bro? People who design bus seats. Look mommy. The seat is the galaxy and this spot is the Milky Way. Mom, it's just come honey. If you could duck any fictional character, who would it be? My girlfriend. Lying with statistics. We interviewed 1,000 people that had played Russian roulette before 100% of them survived the game. Conclusion. Russian roulette is completely safe to play. If 2 pregnant women get in a fight, it's like 2 fetuses having a mecha battle. Same with parasitical anal worms. Tall girls are hot as duck. Yes, because they are closer to the sun. Precisely. Someone please stop working and talk to me about what in the living Duxman Cowell has done to his face. He nutted and she kept sucking. What is your honest body count? 12. But I will have more after I make room for more in my basement. Hand jobs pointless as duck. You really think you can beat my meat better than me? That's why you can only accept hand job from a man they have experience in the field. Name something that's illegal but isn't unethical. Buying/selling human organs. Human trafficking. Prostitution. Drug trafficking. Gambling. Insider trading. Extortion. Child labor. Union busting. Hello nurse, I genuinely can't tell. Are you black? It's okay if you are, I'll still watch your videos. Young people all sound the same to me. In my day you could tell a man's color by his speech. Are you single? You sound like a nice person. I like nurses, they give me the pills. That makes it stop. They used to anyway. Do you want children? I rewatched the B movie. I knew the movie itself was a meme, but my god, I can't breathe. That one didn't age quite so well. I haven't seen the movie myself, but from what I understand a bee ducks someone's wife. Sweet Home Boiler Room of Alabama. My mom lost NNN because I was horny. What the duck? Why does he look younger now? 1999. 2020. Cause he stopped programming. That's Kim Yo-jong, sister of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. She's considered even more ruthless and devious than her brother and is poised to take over the country if anything ever happens to him. But she's hot, so men will accept her flaws and try to get with her anyway. Have jerked off to R34 of her 2 times already. Has your muscle gain help you with women? Nah, I was already strong enough to defeat all women before I started lifting. Be immortal. Any pet you have lives, as long as you do. People with a brain. Then you get hit by a car the next day and poor kitty/doggo gotta follow you. The biggest vagina in the world belonged to Anna Swan, 1846-1888, Canadian women, and it measured a circumference of 19 inch, which is approximately 48 centimeters. She is also recorded to have the biggest newborn in the whole world. Crazy how the newborn came out in a suit like that. What's an appropriate response to someone saying your girlfriend's kinda average to you in front of her? You should see my wife. I had a friend who basically learned how to code from Pornhub. LMAO, that's wild. I guess he learned Python. If you get caught masturbating and you stop, then you're just the guy who got caught. But if you keep going, then the guys who caught you become gay for watching. Success is all about finding the hidden advantage in a negative situation. Tony Robbins. A weird dream. Weird warning. I'm not even gay or anything, but I had a dream about having Shreks with a man. In the dream ended, and I woke up, and I check my penis. Stage 1. Denial. Oh no, your dick just keeps on growing. What size would you want it to stop? 7.5 inch. Coincidentally, that's the size of it now. 7.5 inch. That's the size of it now. Oh, you meant 0.75 inches. Now, check your inbox. Bruh. Permanently barefoot girl. I'm always barefooted. Wherever I go, I never wear anything on my feet. I've been doing this for the past few years and I don't plan on changing. My feet are so used to walking barefoot that it's pretty much impossible for me to wear shoes again because it's just so painful and uncomfortable. So, what do you think of a girl that has always got her feet out? Is it a turn off? Let me eat your thick calluses off your feet. I'm currently sending an IED to your location. Lesbian couple. Me. Determined to have a threesome. A shitload of cocaine. Having Shreks with a lesbian would be so hot. There's nothing better than having Shreks with a girl who doesn't want to have Shreks with you. Nothing. This year your best friend is getting pregnant. I would be seriously concerned if he was. Forget drugs, smoking and alcohol. What is something bad for your health that people don't talk about enough? Backflips are dangerous as duck, but no one talks about it cause they're duckindo. How to get a Ukrainian girlfriend. Find all the pieces and put her back together. No, you did not. Your username is what you jack off tonight. People with their real name as username. Don't mind if I do. I'm not an adult. Oh my. At least we have toilets. Yet you still come in the goats. Was trying to use the smile effect on me, but it wasn't working after I discovered why. Jesus got a thing for redheads it seems. My friend accidentally brought 2 identical USB sticks to school. One has group project we need to give teacher and another 100 hours of hentai. He forgot which is which. What do we need to do? Confidently walk up to the teacher, hand them the USB and say, I think you're going to love what our group has put together for this project. Me, I will be an astronaut when I grow up. Me when I grew up. She just ride the wrong rocket. Levany relaxing with Rowlet. Hear me out. I like thick bud types. If I'm asked for a dick pic, should it be taken whilst hard or soft? Stretch it out soft and tie a knot in it, then record when you get hard and it unfurls itself. Now that's an easier way to skullduck someone. I usually take the eye out. Fingers are made for turning Bible pages, not putting inside yourselves. Ladies, what oil you need to moisten your fingers to turn the page? 1 gotta go forever. Corpse. Dream. Morika Lapi. XXX Temptation. 1 already is. Cruel wish. The genie looking at me after my first wish is to give all blind people eyesight for 30 seconds. 30 seconds is too short, give it a week. That way they can share the miracle with their family and get used to their new life. Maybe even throw away things they used to make their lives better like canes and such. It will also F with their spatial awareness as they'll get used to having vision. Then they wake up and it's gone. What would your reaction be if your partner told you I'll marry you if you lose weight? I'd probably eat them immediately. Good morning. You are good and lovely. You have the ability. I love you. Huggles tightly. Wuggles. Wuv plus huggles. Boops your cheek, nose, and tummy turn. Thank you, you've inspired me to finally commit suicide. If you nut while sucking your own dick, as long as you swallow you don't lose no nut November, since the nut never left your body. Percentage of the population who believe in the existence of hell. Funny how only 9% of Danes believe in hell, seeing as we built a bridge to it. You held the what? You think you can hurt my feelings? I used to hold the fleshlight for my dad. Holding the fleshlight is better than being the fleshlight. Hello. So, horse cum is the most expensive liquid in the world, and horse masturbators are a job. See ya. You should have never been born. Not to be that guy, but that's not true. The most expensive liquid is scorpion venom. Makes sense. Jerking off scorpions is way harder. What sucks as a kid, but amazing as adult? Having Shreks with an adult. Today I learned the most powerful nuclear bomb ever detonated was over 3,000 times more powerful than the one dropped on Hiroshima. It was large enough to completely level the entire state of Rhode Island. Imagine if we put this amount of effort into non-weapon technology. We might have cured so many diseases including aging. Technically nuclear bombs are a very good cure for aging. I lost not even a minute in 3 times now. Hee. Numerous nut November. When I was 6, my mother's then boyfriend threw our puppy off a 2nd-story veranda to punish us for putting out elbows on the table. Lmayo. Oh shit. For real. Lol. A woman recently told me I changed the way she views Shreks and pleasure for the better, so I got that going for me, which is nice. Did you turn her lesbian? Ouch. If you had the chance to time travel, where will you go? I would go to Paris 1940s. Muslim farmer wants more ethnicity in rural Wales. I don't think it's ethical to farm Muslims. 2 Thai girls asked me if I wanted to sleep with them. They said it would be like winning the lottery. To my horror they were right. We had 6 matching balls. What the duck, haha. I want you to have my baby. As he served me the soup, it dawned on me just what he had meant by that. Did he come in the soup? Selena Gomez's new Hulu series Only Murders in the Building has been named the best show on Hulu. I didn't know girls got booby periods too. I lost NNN because your mom was horny. I too lost NNN because this guy's mom was horny. Same. I, as well, lost NNN because my mom was horny. I loaded the dishwasher, but after 9 months, it returned with a child. You should used the other door. Tried to, but there was just a bunch of shit in there. Garfield's cum can be used as an alternative fuel if you consider my asshole a vehicle. 40 people just unfollowed me. Instead of paying $200 a month on cable, buy a plane ticket. Go see what you're watching. What plane goes to Bikini Bottom? Malaysia Flight 370, if I remember correctly. I've had a hemorrhoid since around puberty, and I thought it was just part of puberty. Years later, when I was about 20, I finally thought to get it checked, and found out it was a hemorrhoid. Tried some creams which didn't work, and was told they calf treat it, but it may not be necessary, unless it's causing pain or discomfort. I kept it, and figured if it caused issues later on, I could get it removed, but didn't like the idea of any procedure. While it's not currently an issue, that thing has saved my cheese addicted lactose intolerant ass more times than I'd like to admit. It's sort of on the lip of the anus, but tucks into my butt like a plug, and it's prevented me from shitting myself numerous times. I call it hodder. Noise cancelling. So, not so funny story. Someone in the apartment unit above us got stabbed. According to the cop who interviewed us, the attacker rang the upstairs doorbell, and when the guy answered, the attacker forced his way in and stabbed the guy. You want to know what scary part is? I didn't hear a thing, thanks to my amazing HyperX Cloud 2 headphones. I got them on Amazon for $99.99. Free shipping. These things work as advertised. Probably the best noise cancelling headphones I've ever owned. 10/10ths would buy again. Long ago a wolf explained to his son, eat a man and you'll be fed for a day. Whimper and roll over and play dead, and he'll feed you for a lifetime. And the next day the wolf woke up to find his balls missing. There was a challenge in Indonesia, if I remember correctly, called the Angel of Death Challenge, where, mostly, teens would jump in front of moving trucks to see if they would manage to brake before running them over. I'm sorry to say, but it's natural selection at that point, when little Timmy saw a chance to play a risky game. It's sure to beat a TikTok dance. He cried with dreams of fame. He picked the perfect moment, pumped. He chose a time at night. And when the truck approached, he jumped with rash and vain delight. And as he lay before it, flat, he thought with hope and pride, I'll film it all and then I'll splat, and Timmy ducking died. My friend sent a vid of him removing a piece of loose skin on his toe to our server. Now eat it. I'm foot jerky. You get to be the opposite Shreks for a day. What is the first thing you would do if you were a man and switched to a woman, then banged a man and got pregnant? What would happen the next day when you switch back to a man? What's the worst thing to say right after kissing? Hey, you're almost as good as your sister. I bought 2 packs of water and they're all piss colored. They taste fine and have no scent. You looked at this and proceeded to ducking taste it? What could go wrong? Your cleaning fee is $200. Okay, but if you're charging a cleaning fee, then I'm not going to clean. I've done this. The seller complained with pictures. I stated there was no damage and a cleaning fee. I won. LMAO, those people are delusional. Destroy their mailbox and duck their house cat to send a message. If I can jerk off to it, then it's not propaganda. Abraham Lincoln. Is British food really that bad? If made correctly, yes. My son has been away all week on a school trip. I asked my daughter, do you miss your brother? She looked at me puzzled and said, isn't he in his room all week? Your body might be gone, but your spirit lingers. For example, the pickles in my asshole leave my body at bedtime, but their spirit still wiggles in my spiritual flesh sanctum. I can feel them dreaming. This is what a hobbit would mug you with. Wow, Animal Crossing got really intense. What's the weirdest thing you've done that you could only tell people anonymously? I found a dead rat in a field when I was younger and kissed it because I wanted to say goodbye. That's kinda sweet of you, to be honest. Using tongue was a bit unnecessary though. Morning routine. Sigma Grinsert. 1. Wake up. 2. Take a dump. 3. Get out of bed. Wake up. Take a shit. Eat. Get out of bed. Have breakfast. Domestic battery. Crushed boyfriend's balls with her hand. I can fix her. She fixed him. Nintendo announced they will provide Mario Kart to Japan retirement home residents. A lap of Rainbow Road is gonna finish them all off. The best kind of stroke. I prefer the stroke that involves my pee-pee, preferably if the cat is also involved. What? I duck cats. Good lord, there's enough disease on that thing to infect an entire city. Enough semen to impregnate an entire city, including the men and the women. Deleted. What the duck? After 2 months training jaw, this dude can probably drink peanut butter through a straw. The difference in Robert De Niro's ears over the ears. You should see his balls. Upward thrusting buildings ejaculating into the sky. Do cities have to be so Shrexist? What the duck is the building ejaculating? Concrete. 15-year-old boy dies after masturbating 65 times. He must have wanted to reach 69. Rip bro. Is it strange for a 58-year-old man to sleep in the same bed as his mom? Is she alive? Or are we talking about her mummified corpse? What is song name? Teenage Mutant Turtle. Thank you. No problem. Blood is talking to himself. But Jesus loves me like Desnaya. I will shove a Bible in your mouth until your jaw breaks. Taught my little brother about consent. Good touch. Bad touch. As the title says, this morning I taught him about basic Shrek ed. I thought it will be awkward, but it was easier than I thought. Since he has been watching Animal Planet for a long time, I think I will be able to break the generational trauma. I'm feeling like a proud mama. Just wanted to share this with y'all. Someone who is trying to talk about this to their child, please do it. It's not that awkward. Traditionally this is taught by uncles. Practically, we are losing our culture. Get first girlfriend at 24. She's 21. She still lives with her parents. She invites me to lunch with her parents and then back to their place to hang out. The family wants to know you anon. Father mean mugs me the entire time. Mother is genuinely interested in what I do for a living. Get back to their place. Father invites me to sit down across the living room table from him. As he's sitting down he pulls out a gun and said sit down facing me. Tism activates. Think he's inviting me to do the same. Place my gun on coffee table too. What are you trying to say there, boy? I haven't even spoken yet though. You calling me a liar? What? Dads that act like that are low-key just jealous they aren't the ones blowing their daughter. My credit card number is. The expiration date is 08/27. The security code is 269. Fake. All credit card numbers start with the same digits to identify the company they come from and 6 is not one of them. But I changed it to a 4 and it worked. So thanks for the new dildo bike, chump. This is possible my brothers. Just believe. Guy who went 6 years straight without beating his meat at all. And then he turned 7. Today my psych professor said, you'll never truly know someone well enough to marry until you've seen them struggle financially, grieve a lost one, or witness them while they're sick. And that just hit really deep. Truly amazing advice. First date ideas. Freeze their assets. Kill one of their loved ones. Poison their ducking dinner. A Flex 2377. Minority women when a popular white character is race swapped. Now I can finally feel represented. Men of all races to Rinterra Ajao. Yes, he's literally me.